Ryan, he called you an offensive lineman. What specific position on the offensive line are you playing right now?
I'm working both guard and tackle right now, just hopping back and forth.
Do you have any high school experience at guard, or were you always just a tackle?
I did 2 years of tackle and 2 years of guard.
Which one do you prefer?
When I first got here, it was all tackle, so I'm a little more comfortable with tackle. But if I can get a whole camp under my belt at guard, I think I could get pretty comfortable with it.
You're on the left side, right?
Yes, but I do both.
Yeah. Most of the time you're on the left side.
If
You picked up in this first week of practice so far?
I'm just kind of knocking some rust off, really. Especially at guard. I haven't really done much competition at guard, so I'm just kind of really picking up how to get my footwork a little faster because everything's kind of coming at you a little quicker. At guard, you have a lot more space, so I'm really learning how to, my mental clock, I need to speed it up a little bit.
So can you snap too?
In high school, I did one scrimmage at center, so if I'm needed to, I can.
What about tight end like Jacoby? You gonna get any reps there?
He can catch all the passes. I let him do that.
Sounds good.
Has Jake been a help at all? I know he's played a couple different positions.
Cradle's been huge in everything. He's been patient with me because he's been in the position I've been. He's been a starter for a very long time. So he's just really helping me out, and he's staying patient. I might mess up a couple times, and it'll make him look bad, but he's staying patient.
What about a guy like Matt too? I mean, his first playing time kind of came at center, and Dave talked about how he just moved him around a lot as a youngster. Have you guys talked about that at all?
Yeah, I live with Matt, so me and Matt talk all the time, and he's been a real help. Even since I first got here, he's kind of been one of the guys that's took me under his wing, so he's helped me out a lot since I've been here.
First game with Paves, how did you guys felt you came together? I saw a pretty decent run up the middle that you guys had when you guys went full.
Yeah, we did a live period early, and I feel like we came out, set the tone pretty good, and it definitely, I think it carried out through practice, but we have to watch film and see how we did.
Would it be easier if you just had one spot and you just stayed at that spot, or is it good to kind of see the game from 2 or 3 or 4 different positions?
It would definitely be easier mentally and probably physically, but I like being able to play everywhere and just give myself a shot anywhere. It gives you more opportunities.
What was one or two things that attracted you to Pitt?
Just kind of when I came here, I got to hang out with all the guys. I went up to where all the football players stay, and I was in a room with all Owen, Drexel, Gabe Hoy, Carter Warren, Branson, and they all kind of just showed me the culture, and it was just something I really liked and I wanted to be around. And they say Pittsburgh's like a place when you're in there, you'll really when you get here, you'll see right away if it's a place for you. And when I got here, I loved it right away. So.
What was the culture? What kind of culture were you looking for when you were being recruited?
It's just it was a brotherhood here. It doesn't matter if you're a walk-on, 4-string, or a 3-year starter. Because obviously when I got here, a bunch of 6-years, so they all treated it we were all treated the same. We were all best friends, so it was awesome.
How different is camp for you in year 2? Where year 1 you're coming in, it might be overwhelming. Do you feel a lot more relaxed and confident this year?
Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable. Year 2 under in my belt for this offense, so I kind of have an understanding more for IDs and calls. So I'm being able to play a little more. Less mental, I guess, just kind of go out there and my body knows what it's doing now. I'm not thinking as much.
We heard a little bit from other players that there's just a little bit more passing from the offense this year, downfield passing. Is there a sense of oh man, from the line because y'all want to run block more?
Sometimes, yeah. It just depends on the situation. If we're in that goal line, we want to pound it in. We want to be aggressive, but we like a little bit of a balance too because it helps us out a lot when the defense doesn't just load the box with 10 every time and stack and run.
You're at 330, I think. It's distributed pretty well. How do you able to keep yourself in good condition?
That's all thanks. In high school, my brother, he really taught me how to work in the weight room and eat. And my brother Kyle, he really did everything for me in that. So I just kind of took the training that he instilled into me and added on to with Stack and his strength staff and our nutrition, and I just kind of keep my body right.
Did your brother play football?
No, he didn't, but he's just always loved the gym, so he got me in there as soon as he could.
What about your diet during the season? Are you trying to gain weight, lose weight, or stay the same?
Right now, I'd like to lose a little weight. Camp, you're around the facility, and you could just grab a snack whenever you want. They all look so good, so I try to hold myself back. I'm trying to lose a little weight.
That's the hardest part of camp, I guess.
Yeah, the hardest part.
Anything else?
You said you live with Matt?
Yeah, I live with Matt, Blake Zabovic, Branson Taylor, and Tyler Bentley.
I heard there's 2 refrigerators in that house.
Yeah.
Is that enough, or do you need another one?
No, it's enough. We don't bring in a lot of food, but we're on the phone DoorDashing a lot. But the drivers are starting to remember our names now, so we're bringing in a lot of food.
Who's the most?
Probably me, and surprisingly Tyler Bentley. He has a lot of drivers coming over for food. So.
Do any of you know how to cook?
We do. It's a little
People
easier
do
when
it better.
someone brings it to you.